Archer Lugg is suing his ex-girlfriend Samantha Flores in the amount of $4,500. He says the defendant destroyed several of his possessions, including his couch and multiple laptops. Ms. Flores claims she already replaced the plaintiff's belongings and is countersuing for the value of her stuff he never gave back after their breakup.
All rise. Remain standing and come to order. This court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Kevin Ross presiding.
Ladies and gentlemen, you may be seated.
All parties have been sworn, Your Honor.
Very good, Ebony Thomas. Let's talk about this couch and clothing that you're saying Ms. Thomas needs to compensate you to the tune of $4,500, right?
That's right.
So we're going to talk about that first, and then Ms. Thomas, we're going to talk about your countersuit for $1,200. All right, sir, you may proceed.
One day at my house, we were sitting down.
Yes, sir.
Eating, talking, and we were just, enjoying each other's conversations on the couch.
Yes.
In the middle of the dinner, she told me that she had to get up and go to the restroom.
All right.
She know it was back of my house, like back of my hand.
All right.
So when she went to get up to go use the restroom, she did the big girl get up.
What's the big girl get up?
May I show you?
Let's see it.
All right, don't worry now.
It's 3 scoops. She only made 2. She went like this. 1, 2, and came back down.
And he claims I broke the couch.
Is that something that is commonly known?
I've never heard of that terminology.
This is something you made
I
up?
think he made this up.
No, it's
Maybe
not,
he and his
no,
boys
made
sat
up.
around and made it up.
When you went to get up, was there a scoot drop?
There was a scoot because, like I said, the couch is low.
Right.
And then I dropped back down, and we both heard a crack, and I looked like, what happened?
Okay.
And the couch did break, and he said it was no big deal.
It was
an
no big deal.
old
I didn't let her.
couch.
How did you fix it?
We put some books under the couch.
Oh, it is old. All right. And now you want her to pay for the sofa because technically it's not fixed.
Exactly.
And you're not disputing that in your attempt to get up, you ended up falling back down, and that's when the crack occurred.
That's when the noise occurred, but
All right.
I think it was already
And the noise that
cracked.
occurred was one of the legs cracking.
Yes, breaking
Straight
off.
down the middle.
Yes.
Straight down the middle. Mm-hmm. And what has been the conversation as to why you have not repaired or paid him to get the couch fixed?
He said it was no big deal.
He said it was no big deal.
He said it was no big deal. We
did you
fixed
say
it
that,
and
sir?
we moved
Yeah,
on
that's
from
right,
it.
sir.
And I offered to pay for it, and he said no big deal.
You offered to pay for
I
it?
offered.
All right. Did she offer?
Yes, that's true.
How long has it been now since the couch has not been fixed?
Over 6 months.
All right. So in the 6 months, why haven't you insisted that she give you the money?
Because I really wasn't tripping off of her breaking the couch.
So what she said about no big deal is consistent with what you just said. Why is it a big deal now?
Oh, it's not no big deal. I'm here.
If it's no
suing her.
big deal, why are you suing her for the repair of the couch?
I'm not suing her for the couch. I'm suing her for.
Oh, good. Then we are not looking at a couch as a part of this deal, right? All right. You just talked yourself out of that one.
He wants
You're making
to
my
fix, Your
job
Honor,
easy.
but
What else?
Gather at that
What's
time.
in the bag?
Some of his items, some shoes that he claims
So these are
were
things that
expensive.
he
I'm bringing
had
back
at his
to him.
house. Had you been asking her for those things?
I've been asking her that for the last 6 months.
He's been avoiding my calls. He's blocked me off of all his social media, won't take my text. So how could he ask me for something for 6 months and he won't even respond to a call?
Okay, that's pretty extreme. Why did you break up with her?
I broke up with her because she stole half of my belongings. She broke 2 of my laptops.
That he can't prove.
Get your hand off your hip. Talk to me about these laptops.
All right, one night.
No, you, Miss Thomas.
There was an original laptop. We were at his home one evening and having some champagne. So we were both a little tipsy, drinking more than we should have, but we were at home and got another bottle of champagne. Now he opened it,
So
poured
now
it
we're on to the
glass.
second bottle of champagne.
Yes, we are.
All right.
And I accidentally poured my champagne on the original laptop. It was a total accident. So much so that I said I would replace it.
All right. You're not disputing that a laptop was destroyed as a result of you having an accident with the
As a result of
with
an
the
accident,
alcohol.
I'm not.
All right. You're not disputing that a laptop was destroyed as a result of you having an accident with the
As a result of
with
an
the
accident,
alcohol.
I'm not.
All right.
No,
Did
I'm
she
not.
replace it?
She did replace it, but it took
Talk to
her
me.
more than 6 months to replace it.
She replaced it.
It took her a long time for me to receive my things back. I've been taking her out on dates and dinners. She wasn't appreciating it.
Your Honor.
Stop. That's why you broke up with her.
That is right.
But he
Because I'm
appreciated-
hearing everything you're saying, and none of it is a reason that makes sense. You didn't feel as though she appreciated you.
That's right.
Now, let's
I
talk about your
deserve to have
counterclaim.
that.
Your counterclaim is involving what?
I have a counterclaim for $1,200 because I left some items at his house as well that he has not returned. Some makeup, some pots and pans that I used to cook dinner.
And makeup, pots, and pans total $1,200?
And lingerie, yes, sir.
You have
MAC
proof of that?
makeup is very expensive.
All
Pots
right.
and pans
You
can
have
be
proof
too.
of that?
I don't have the receipts with me, no,
Well,
because
how
they've
did we
been
come up
purchased
with
from
this
before.
$1,200 amount if you don't have anything to
If
demonstrate?
I know what's
I'm still
left over
talking.
there, I'm sorry.
Okay. You're asking for $1,200. You said makeup's expensive.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. You said pots and pans are expensive. That's true. You said lingerie. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
How do I establish the value if you don't have any evidence to support what you're saying?
I don't have any receipts for
That's a
those
problem for
items
you.
because they've already been purchased
All right.
a long time ago.
That means then you go online.
That's right.
And you say, here are the items. This is what the cost would be, and you bring that to me.
Exactly. I did not bring it,
All
Your
right,
Honor.
that's a problem.
Coming up on America's Court with Judge Ross.
You have here 2650 based on the one computer.
No, it's two laptops.
Right. She replaced the first one, and then that one, you needed another one.
Right.
And later,
I didn't try to throw the phone at her, Your Honor. It just...
The phone had wings, and it just flew out of your hand. I'm looking at a situation where you don't have any evidence to establish your counterclaim. So you know what's going down with that. You know that. So the only issue is, where am I looking at $4,500 worth of loss? Show me.
$4,500.
Show me. Don't tell me. Show me. Whatever you have, I'll take a look at it.
Is that it? Well, again, count off the.
That's it?
Yes, that's it.
Well, the couch is off the table now.
That's right.
So I see the hardware and the software for the electronics store in terms of the cost because you have to buy another laptop.
That's right.
All right. Based on the evidence and the testimony before this court, let's start with the counterclaim. You don't have any sort of claim here, ma'am. I think some of your monies that you wanted back have more to do with, well, if he's going to sue me, I'm going to sue him. I get it, but you don't have a case, so that matter's dismissed. Now, as we are looking at this main suit, the sofa, that's not going to happen. You have here 2650. The 2650 is for the hardware and the software based on the one computer?
No, it's two laptops.
Right. She replaced the first one, and then that one, you needed another one.
Right.
So you're saying, so the new one cost $2,100
Yes.
plus the additional monies?
Yes.
To get it back to where it was?
Yes.
All right. I believe that computer was damaged, just as I'm hearing the story. I think you made a mistake with her, personally. You guys, I think that there's an opportunity here to maybe reconsider. But if he's not feeling appreciated, I will tell you, oftentimes with men, we just want to feel needed. And when you say, I make more money than you, and I can do it by myself, and you're doing that with your hands and all that, what you're saying is, I don't need you. You're saying to the man, I want you, but I don't need you. And oftentimes what women don't take into account is that men need to feel needed. And if we're not feeling needed, then we will gravitate towards someone who gives us that. And that is what he wants. You understand what I'm saying?
It's too late.
Okay. Your judgment, sir, will be $2,650. That is the order. Case closed.
All rise.
Judge Ross has ruled in favor of the plaintiff. The defendant is ordered to pay $2,650.
I'm disappointed with the ruling from the judge, but I'm through with my ex and I'm through with this.
I loved her, but I love my stuff more. I'm glad to get it back. Thank you, Judge.
Party promoter Kim Franklin is suing Ashanti James in the amount of $5,500. She says the defendant started a fight at her event and caused her to lose money as a result. Ms. James claims she was provoked by the plaintiff and had no intention of getting violent.
Ms. Franklin, Ms. James, what are you all doing fighting in the club?
Well, Your Honor, I'm a party promoter from North Carolina. I don't know the defendant.
You didn't know her before?
We have one mutual friend together, Sherry, the witness. We have 10-year history.
Are you Sherry?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is Sherry somehow involved in this?
Yes.
Sherry, come on up. And Sherry, what's your last name?
Sherry Taylor,
Ms.
Your
Taylor.
Honor.
Well, that night, Your Honor, I was hosting my annual All Black event. And I was just getting the door situated, you know, just handling them out front, make sure the inside was okay. And as I'm going back inside, I see the defendant approaches me. She comes up screaming about some text messages between Sherry and I.
Yes.
I'm like, why are you coming to me with this? That's something that you should be handling with your woman, not coming up to my place of business talking about this.
Stop. She's absolutely right.
Well, I wanted to straighten this issue out with the
There's nothing
plaintiff.
crooked about it. It's as clear as it's straight. Pardon the pun. Right? So you approached her. So what she's saying is true. You
Yes.
approached her.
Yes, I went to the club to ask her. I went up there with Sherry's phone and to show her the text message what I was
And Ms.
talking
Taylor,
about.
where were you at when this was going on?
I'm a hairstylist, Your Honor.
Okay.
I was, doing my job with a client, and I left my phone, unfortunately.
So how do we go from her coming up to you at the bar where you're working, because it is a place of business and you should be acting professionally,
Yes.
to all this fighting?
I had no intent to start nothing, Your Honor. I
Yes, you
just
did.
went up there. No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I went up there with Sherry's phone to talk to her.
You didn't come to talk.
That's what I was doing, talking to
She
her.
run up, what's up with these
Your
text
Honor.
messages in my phone? That's not coming to talk. That's rowdy already.
That's we getting ready to set it off up in here, up in here.
Exactly.
Your Honor, it wasn't like that. I walked
Okay, why
up
not just
there-
text her back? It's
Because
me.
I'm a person that I like to handle my stuff face to face.
So I see.
I'm not no text person. I came to the club to talk to her, asked her to please stop texting my woman, leave her alone. And she got all rowdy and with an attitude, like she didn't believe me. So I had my Sherry's cell phone. I had Sherry's cell phone. I threw it to her.
Why did you throw the phone at her?
I didn't try to throw the phone at her, Your Honor. It just...
The phone had wings and it just flew out of your hand.
Something.
So she throws the phone at you
Yes.
to make a point.
Which I thought was a swing, because all I seen her go like this. I thought she was swinging on me.
Okay.
So I backed up and I defended myself.
What'd you do?
I swung back.
And?
We started fighting. Broke the tables, bottles. Security took like, I don't even know how long they could, but security finally came and broke us all up. But by then, they shut down the club. And it was, what, the 11:30 party just got started.
I don't know about no bottles and tables, Your Honor, but we did get the scuffling. After the security guard broke me up, I probably kicked the little VIP table before I busted
and there were bottles on that
bottles,
table.
and I think she's mad because I told her not to talk to Sherry anymore. She's a promoter. She make money. This has not nothing to do with the money. She have parties all the time, Your Honor. So I think this is something she just trying to get back at me.
Because this money reflects on what?
The bar minimum for that night,
Was how much?
it was $5,000.
All right. And they said you have to guarantee that amount?
Yep.
Coming up on America's Court.
She,
would.
by her being a
If I
promoter,
wanted
she
you, I
should
could
have
have you.
conducted
If
that
I wanted you, I
another
can have
whole
you to
way.
this day, and you know it.
Stop.
But by 11 o'clock, you didn't have a lot of people there?
We had maybe like 100, 125 people there. We had already made $500 at the bar that night, though.
And then they shut it down?
Yes.
Why? Because they were like, we don't want to have any part of this.
Exactly.
So that leaves $4,500 that you didn't make your guarantee.
Yep.
All right. So where's the other $1,000 coming?
For damages.
Let me see that. And you think that Ms. James should pay you?
Because not only did I leave, I lost out on money, Your Honor, but I can no longer host at that place.
Why not just step away and say, let me have my security handle this?
That's what I said. If she was a promoter, she already knew how to handle the situations like this.
Your Honor, I
But
was
by her
already
being a
running
promoter,
around.
She's just jealous.
She,
What?
by her being a
If I
promoter,
wanted
she
you, I
should
could
have
have you.
conducted
If
that
I wanted you,
another
I can
whole
have you
way.
to this
You
day,
can't
and you know it.
Stop it.
Wait,
I
I
wanted
didn't hear
you, I
that.
can
This
have
fly
you.
was distracting me. Go ahead.
I didn't know about the, oh, you can't mess with nobody from your past.
You
I didn't
did
know
it.
that.
We talk all the time. We've known each other
She
for
didn't
years.
care.
You didn't
Ms.
know.
Taylor,
She don't care.
sit down. You're the problem here.
Exactly.
You're not
It's
providing
poison,
the
Your Honor.
solution. You're going to have to pay her something. You know that. Give me a dollar amount you think you should pay her.
0.
Got it. I was trying to help you out. Because if you stop and say, you know what, my behavior wasn't appropriate. I did go there to start something. I did throw a phone at her. I was angry. I was hurt. This is the person that I want to be with, Ms. Taylor. But she's also accountable. You shared in this happening. So you're going to have to pay some of that as well.
Judge Ross's verdict when America's Court returns.
None of this would have happened if she wouldn't have came up there.
Okay,
That's my
your
heart.
amount just went down. Because you don't get it either. Judgment in the amount of $2,000. That is the order. Case closed.
Judge Ross has ruled in favor of the plaintiff. The defendant is ordered to pay $2,000.
I'm glad I got some of my money back, but I feel as though she still owes me.
I shouldn't have to pay her anything, but I'm happy she out of her life. We can move on now.